Hey, John Steele, I got skills with the rock.
And you be Austin like Steve Austin. Steady Fawcett, we cash out from hitting mash burn.
On the break, you want me to take it? He's still with a left, right, he should look.
More steals than Ricky hit from the Pac-10.
I ain't new to this, I give assists like a high school tutor. But who the hell said being a kid was easy? But ain't nothing going on but cash and be ballin'. But I guess they all is cause they hear a brother fallin'. Don't sweat it, everything's gonna be alright. Let's go back a few years to be exact. High school, the fools didn't know how to act. This ain't Joe's, the whole street.
Well, Kendrick called it. He said it was gonna get chippy, and it got chippy tonight.
Yeah, just got chippy tonight. But man, good tough win by the Mavericks. Listen, I'm gonna say this right now. I think the Clippers know that they may not be talented enough to straight up play a basketball game with the Mavericks. So now you see the little incident, the incidents going with what bag Russell Westbrook going, and then I don't know who's they six man, Norman Powell and Terrence Mann. I think when you start seeing guys now want to try to win the fight instead of win the game, I think the writing's on the wall. I think I may agree with Walt. But say we still got a game 3. The Mavericks still got to win game 4.
Look at this. Did you see this right here? I've been telling Kendrick this. The team that come out of this series is the only two teams that can beat the Denver Nuggets in the play that's left in the playoff. I'm
gonna say something. I'm gonna disagree with you, Walt.
What other team can beat them in the Western Conference?
I'm gonna disagree with you, Walt.
What other team can beat them in the Western Conference?
Hold on, listen to me. Clippers can't beat the Nuggets. They're not talented enough. And if you notice, well, because who I'm looking at, Kawhi Leonard's still hurt. He's not going. They're not saying it, but he's hurt.
But it's not that. The first off, the Nuggets, to beat the Nuggets, you have to have. I ain't even took it off the damn screen. To beat the Nuggets, you have to have a deep bench.
I understand that.
And they have these are the two teams that's left that got the deepest bench that could actually. Hold on.
Okay, go ahead now. Then I'm gonna correct you. Go ahead, because you want to get to
whatever. I don't care.
Go ahead, get to the point out.
It's about matchups. They match up better with the Nuggets. That's all it is. It's all about matchup. We match up better with the Nuggets. The Nuggets match up better with the Clippers. That's all it is. It's just a matchup deal.
Okay. Moving on. Now, basketball news.
Wait, I thought you was gonna shoot down why?
Yeah, I'm about to shoot down. Basketball news.
Okay.
Your points are fair. If Kawhi wasn't hurt, he's hurt. Listen, for them to be able to beat anybody, he's got to be 100%.
That's 100. That I won't refute. I will not refute that. I will not refute.
I'm looking at him. He's walking with his cadence and his walk got worse as the game went on. It's not a shock that he only played 22 minutes.
He didn't play a lot of minutes tonight either. You're right. And you know what, Kendrick? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think he plays next game. I don't
know if he plays. I don't know if that knee done swole up. If you saw him on the bench, he had his hand on his head and he was rubbing that right knee.
Yeah.
That knee, I think that
said it was swelling. He had inflammation again before this game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think what he was, listen, it's like Joel Embiid. He's trying to give it a go. He knows what people saying about him. Here you go, Kawhi's injured again. So he's trying to give it a go. He's trying to be tough. He's trying to man up and give him props for that. But he's not injured. He's not. What did it say? If you hurt, you can go back and play. If you're injured, you can't. He's injured. He's injured. I'm looking at him. I don't see it. But
so Brittany Renner's baby daddy is our new chief antagonist. Yeah, he the goon. You saw. You saw him posing.
Give credit. Like I said before, when I always say, when you can't win the game, you try to win the fight. That's what the Clippers are doing in Game 3. They're not hooping. They're trying to win scores. They're trying to be intimidating, and it's not working. Guys are standing up for themselves. Give kudos to PJ Washington. Him and Terrence Mann got into it. Him and Russell Westbrook. And speaking of Russell Westbrook,
this is what you've been waiting on anyway.
Kendrick Perkins. Now, I was wrong when I said you was right, correct, but it was the same thing. Kendrick Perkins said this on NBA Today on Wednesday. Quote: Russell Westbrook just ain't smart enough to guard Luka.
There you go. I knew he would say he was stupid. That would have been the headline all over the world. If he said
but I'm gonna say it. He just too stupid to guard Luka. I'm gonna say it, and you see it. This is what happens, and it's a sad thing of what happened to Russell Westbrook's career. But this is what happens when you have a great player who can't get back like he used to on the other end. See, Russell Westbrook, at one point in time, Russell Westbrook was a top 5 player. So you didn't see all this goon stuff. Yeah, he'll stand up for himself, but you didn't see all this stuff.
Oh, that nigga
All you had to do.
I'm sorry. I just saw the biggest travel I ever seen in my life.
All you had to do was just let me keep talking. Just let me keep talking.
I saw the biggest travel in the world in my life.
Yeah, I understand that. But all you had to do was just
Rudy Gobert.
So I don't know. I don't know where you gonna be seeing us on now. What's called? But hey, this is one heck of a post game show if it is. Okay. Like I said before.
Pop seen it too. Pop, did you see that? My God, he picked the ball up. He picked the ball up and put it down, and then took 3 steps and picked the ball back up. It took 2 more steps. Okay. Hold on, here you go, right here. Here you go. He picked it up. 1, 2, stop. Picked the ball up. What in the hell is that?
It's okay. It's okay. The Suns getting swept in this game anyway, so it really don't matter. Okay. Like I said, it's sad when you see a great player. No, he can't be a great player anymore. So now he's got a result doing stuff he don't do. Russell Westbrook never used to do this stuff. You saw it early in the game, and they was trying to like side code it the broadcast booth. No, he tried to set a physical tone Luka early in the game, and you saw it then. He ain't good enough anymore to get 30 anymore when guys were giving it to him. He know he's almost out the league. He was almost out the league 2 years ago. He know he can't shoot. He know he's not quick enough.
My God, he keep trying to shoot. I'd be like, stop.
And he's not quick enough to beat anybody off the dribble like he used to be. Now he can get a baseline dribble when nobody's guarding him. But it used to be when he could beat anybody off the dribble. He can't do that anymore. So now he's resort to goon mode. And this is probably his last go around with the Clippers. And you'll probably see him.
The Clippers already made it known that they were choosing James Harden over him.
So he'll be on some other team, finishing out what's left of his career. But the fact of the matter is, the Clippers know they can't beat the Mavericks in a basketball game. So now they're trying to beat them in a mental, physical game. They're trying to win the fight. And when you got guys doing that already in Game 3,
yeah, Jeremiah. You're right, Jeremiah. The tone has been set. Mavs should win this series or something is wrong. Yeah. I'm telling you, I told Kendrick earlier, I think it was the 3rd quarter. I say, man, honestly, they got that look on their face.
And also,
we can't stop them. We can't do nothing with them.
And also, I want to say this: it's something going on with Paul George to do and his contract. Something going on because he looks as disinterested as I've ever seen him. He looks like a guy who looks like he's disinterested in all doing with the Clippers. He just looks not interested in the walk. Some stinks over there with him. But Kawhi Leonard's hurt. He won't say it. He may be out Game 4. He is hurt. He's hurt, and he's trying to gun it through. But you see, he only played 22 minutes, and when he walked off to the sideline walk, he could barely walk. You can see that limp.
Yeah, joining us live right now is somebody who I'm waiting to hear from. all night. I don't know. I don't think he was at the AAC. I think
He's
about
looking around like it's an HBO after dark.
is he on a run or what? Is he on a run?
Hey, Tomas, you remember we used to watch them back in the when we was high school? We watched them HBO hookers after dark. HBO special. You know what I'm talking about?
Jay-Z and Beyonce on the run. My God, bro.
Tomas, you know what I'm talking about? Them after dark special HBO hookers on what?
Yeah, it's called Pimps and Hoes. Remember that
HBO,
one?
HBO, no, but it was a taxi cab driver.
Was Taxi
Cab Confessions?
Yeah, taxi cab.
It was Taxi Cab Confession, but there was something else. So I told me it was Pimps Up, Hoes Down, something like that.
Yeah, it was, Pimps and Hoes Down, and then of course, Real Sex.
Yeah. So much you like to do that doing a documentary looking for them women right there.
Man, you looking around. Damn, what you say?
You look around. You look around too hard, man. Your eyes was there. So don't crash into them.
Yeah, I'm just making sure I ain't hitting no white people leaving this Ranger game.
Yeah, Jay-Z and Beyonce on the run. My God.
Hey, but I just heard Kendrick deliver that point. Well stated, first of all, but yes, I do agree, man. Kawhi got problems, and the Clippers got problems with Kawhi.
Hey, Vaj, not to cut you off. I think you said it. You said it the other day in the group chat. He might be done.
Done. I think Kawhi, bro, like he played like 70 games this year. That's a first. And so, I mean,
and he still got hurt.
For Kawhi, yeah, and he's still injured, still banged
up. Oh, he ain't played that many games since he was with the Spurs.
Yeah, I mean, he's trying to tell everybody. He tried to tell Popovich. He tried to tell, pretty much the Spurs coaching staff, hey, man, I ain't got it. But with his body, though, like his body size is so – but the dude is a monster, dude, when you look at his body size. So, I mean, once you get one knee, that knee problem doesn't go away, bro. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. So, I mean, with the Mavericks, doing what they did tonight, which, I mean, this group, just like I said the other night, I mean, these two teams, I love this rivalry, bro, because, I mean, the Mavericks ain't backing down. You remember I used to say, hey, man, who is the goon for the Mavericks? Who's the dude that's going to get in your face? And then today we saw what P.J. Washington did, and, bro, I'm excited. Thank you, P.J. Washington, for pulling your balls out. And, like, I mean, dude, show some fortitude. Yes, Luka is a dog. Yes, Kyrie is a dog, but you need them. And so for P.J. Washington to flex on them motherfuckers for a minute, I mean, that was an impressive win by the Mavs.
Well, you can't listen. You can't have nobody going after your best player. He did it on 2 occasions. Doris Burke was trying to locate. No, he wanted to deliver a physical message in that first half. He intentionally knocked the hell out of Luka on that play. He could have laid up and said, "Hey," because he wanted to keep going. He heard the whistle. The shot he laid on Green when he hit him in the face. He wanted to deliver a physical tone. You can't let nobody just yank around your best player and you just stand there. That can't happen.
I will say this: back in the '90s, that was just a regular foul, bro. But all of them are just regular fouls. And so, like,
yeah, that was a regular thing.
Like when people go back, they only scored 90 points. Yeah, try to go into the lane. Back in the 90s. Bill Cartwright was knocking you upside the head. Bill Laimbeer was knocking you upside the head. Rick Mahorn was doing the same thing. Charles Oakley. Like these dudes, like, were tackling boys. And so that's why the game was, back in the old days, the game was slowly played because guards didn't want to go in there. And I think Russell Westbrook, kudos to him, he's been reduced to just being a guy that's foul and headhunting. So the Clippers, I mean, if you ain't got Kawhi, you might kind of need Russell Westbrook. And so with him getting attitudes, being a bitch on the court, I mean, it's working for the Mavs, basically.
Well, it's right in their hands.
It's just like I said a while ago, Tovas. This is what happens when you got a guy who was used to getting 30, 35 a night, being one of the 5 best players on court. He just can't do it anymore. And now he's reduced to trying to be a goon. And he don't know how to be a goon because Russell Westbrook ain't never had to be a goon. I mean, he was physical and all like that. He was mean, but he's got to be a goon, and he's not used to doing that because it used to be Russell would get his lick back on the offense end. He just put in 30, 10, and 10 because nobody could stay in front of him. Well, he can't blow by nobody anymore. And his shots worse than it was early in his career. So basically, he's a 10-point, 2 assists, maybe a couple rebounds player. And now he's trying to do something that he just don't do.
No, Luka didn't did anything back because then he would have been ejected.
Luka can't do. Yeah, that's not for Luka to do. You don't waste no tech on Russell Westbrook because in the game of basketball, he don't matter anymore.
Because look to that point right there, that commenter, Jordan was never the fighter on the team, even though he could fight. Kobe never did that. Like even LeBron ain't that dude either. Like
LeBron don't fight.
Yeah, as we seen in 2011, LeBron is very punkable. So I mean, like that's not their jobs. Their jobs are to stay on the court and fill up buckets, give you buckets. And
because what's the first trade? If he get into it and then both of them thrown out, well, the Clippers won that. Clippers won that. Exactly. Well, PJ Washington and PJ Washington takes it. You miss his defense, but still, you can't lose Luka over a broken down, busted Russell Westbrook. I mean, he done.
Yeah, that'd be a hell of a sacrifice.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Very true. Well, I guess we can get over to the stats and the facts right now. I mean, very excited for that Goonish episode that we've seen.
Yeah, man. But listen, before we get to stats, shout out to the Mavericks. Their defense is
let's talk about that. Their
defense is legit.
Yes.
We'll let you start off, Tobias. You can start it off with us.
With the defense?
Yeah, you can start off with what we're talking about the Mavs defense.
Well, hold on before we go there because
oh my God! Hold on! Whoa! Hold on! Pig flu. Shams is on the broadcast two shows in a row. I'm looking outside right now. Pig just flew. There's right now.
You trying to say what's up?
Hey, Sham.
What's good, bro?
Shams, Walt, me and Walt was talking about the game. We said it's kind of funny how a certain guy is not in the lineup.
Oh man, and it looks amazing. He was
be playing better.
He looked like the mascot that he needed to be. He looked like the perfect mascot on the bench.
Come on, man. This man's job.
Yeah.
This man's job.
He's not a better mascot than 3-0 Pinson.
His phone still dead. It didn't answer. Call him. See if it comes. My text didn't go through, so it looks dead. Just call him and see if it'll answer.
He had a nice polo on.
Hey, Shan, question.
What's up?
Question, Shan, real quick.
What's up?
Hey, all three of y'all can answer this question.
Did the Mavs play to their ability tonight?
We heard from Tim Hardaway. Not yet. We heard from Tim Hardaway after game one. Do you think that he would be having the same comments after game three? I'm talking about the dad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because his son wasn't involved in the offense, so yeah, he probably would still feel the same way.
I really wish, and I'll let you cook, Shan, but I really wish that Fox Sports or whoever, whatever show he was on after game one.
He got his own show. He's on the Carton show every morning.
Okay. Hey, do me a favor then. Capture that audio and play it if you can. Not tonight, but I'm just saying.
When the Mavs win the series.
I think he'll be on Monday. He's on Monday morning.
I just want to say, Tovash, I know that you wasn't here, but the AAC did its job. It was loud, like it needed to be. It really was. The people in front of me did not sit down, so I feel like I've been standing up for the
There
longest.
you go, AAC.
Um,
That's what I'm talking about.
then when it got rowdy, the flagrant, and then especially when PJ Washington stood on business, that's it got real crazy in there.
Yeah.
The Clipper fan, there was two Clipper fans sitting in front of me. They sat down the entire second half. They didn't have nothing else to watch. They had a Westbrook shirt on.
You found two Clipper fans?
Yeah, it was a bunch of Clippers.
Really?
It was a handful. Yeah, it was a handful. Yeah.
Yeah, they be deep, bro.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you, Kendrick. I bet you that arena was half Clipper fans tonight.
Man,
No, it really
was all
wasn't.
these?
It was not.
It
Where
wasn't?
was Clipper
No.
fans in the mid '90s? Where was it at in the early 2000s? Where was all these?
Waiting for this moment.
Hey, Kendrick. Early 2000s, I was a Clipper fan because my boy.
Oh my God, man! Bless your heart. Bless your dear little heart, man. God bless you.
Tell PB this is a Kyrie. Hey, Walt. Tell PB this is a Kyrie Irving jersey. I would never buy a Tim Hardaway jersey. I was close, but I did not. But it is a Kyrie Irving jersey.
He said a Monte Ellis or 10.
There you go.
It's Kyrie.
Monte Ellis. You got a Monte Ellis jersey on.
Not a Monte
Nah.
Ellis.
But I just had to pop in and show my face. Head out soon. I just wanted to tell Vice it was loud, it was rocking, and hopefully. Oh, hey, there you go.
Oh, they found him.
Yeah, it was my brother.
There he is.
I thought you said you quit the Mavericks. What are you doing there?
Yeah. What the hell is
they
this?
said they thought you quit the Mavericks. Why are you at the game?
You could have gave me that ticket. Man.
He said he left my wallet and my license in the car.
Man.
Shay ain't got no license, so I mean, I feel like we should be good.
You having a conversation with? You're live and you have a conversation with everybody but us.
I'm sorry. No, Pops bought my jersey. I was talking to my cousin and my uncle. We are about to go to Heroes and probably partake in some more.
Oh God! I feel like this. Don't you have to coach in the morning or something?
No, I have a weekend off.
Never mind. We know how this night ends. We know how this
No,
night
it's not going to end like that because I'm driving, so it's okay.
You need a game. You need a game. You need a game.
Yeah. It was. I don't need a game. It was an amazing day.
Yes,
I had a bunch of rowdy Mavs fans next to me screaming very obscene things to the people on the court. I thought I was bad. They started calling Russell Westbrook and everybody else sluts. I don't know why, but it was very hilarious. And it was a few fights in here, guys. It was a few Clippers and Mavs fights. When I tell you it was loud, it was a great game. My brother enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I think Sunday's gonna be great.
I tell you what,
you better not Sunday too.
No, I will not be here Sunday.
I tell you what, you better not get in a fight with one of them Joker brothers.
Oh no, I don't want to get in a fight with them.
You want that smoke?
I don't think they're gonna be allowed in the game, Kendrick. I think they're getting ready to be removed.
I'm surprised that dude wasn't. I'm probably didn't rush that dude.
All right, Sam.
Y'all, I forgot to tell you guys, Anthony Brown. People were in here taking pictures with Anthony Brown. I don't know why, but I guess he's some type of celebrity. But
they're bringing it back. We just signed the chip back. They're bringing it back.
The chip. He walked in and all normal, and yeah, he was here. Pat Mahomes, Trayvon Diggs, everybody was here.
Was Akeem Talib there?
I didn't see. I don't know.
I felt like I saw J.R. Smith sit in the front row.
Hey, Tomas, just as long as he's not on the south side, he okay.
Yeah, okay, all right, yeah. We're not gonna do that.
Will he go past that bridge? Will he go past that bridge?
Not gonna do that.
Last
All
question.
right, Sam. Thank you for joining us. We gotta get to the stats and the facts now.
All right, y'all.
Hold on. Hey, Sam.
What's good?
Are you there by? Are you not there by choice on Sunday? Or is that like your package include that, or how does that work?
No, but my dad has the half season ticket plan, so I don't have tickets to Sunday's game, and I'm not about to buy them. So yeah, it's not happening.
Okay, I already sold mine, or I would have gave it to you.
Oh, it would have been nice.
You know, Minnesota Timberwolves was
Next
selling
round.
their playoff
We'll talk
tickets
next
for
round.
$60.
All right, bet. See y'all later. Love y'all, brothers.
All right, Sham. Have a good,
Thank you,
safe night.
Sham. Make sure you go coach next this weekend.
All right, let's get over to the stats and facts now, Kendrick.
Okay, let's get to them. Keep my music up. Keep my music up, homie. All right. Mavericks take a 2-1 series lead with a 101-90 win over the Clip Broke Show, whatever you want to call it, down 2-1. Let's get to the stats and facts. The Mavericks shoot 45% from the field. The Clippers actually shot better. They shot 46% from the field. The Mavericks shot 27% from three. They were 9 out of 34. The Clippers shot better from three. Also, you say, how did they lose? They were 10 out of 29 for 35%. Also, the Clippers shot one more free throw than the Mavericks. They were 16 out of 20 for 80%. The Mavericks were 14 out of 19 for 74%. So you say, how in the world did they lose this game by double digits? Most in the second half, huh? We'll find out in a minute. The Clippers also out-rebounded the Mavs, 41-36. Say, damn, the hell's with the Clippers? But the Mavs did have the offensive board rebounding edge, 11-8. Also, the Mavericks out assist them, 21-19. This is the tale of the tale. The Mavericks had 12 steals in this game. Most of them live ball to the Clippers 5. Also, the Mavericks had 7 blocks to the Clippers 4. The Clippers also had 19 turnovers. That is what cost you a ball game to the Mavericks 9. The Mavericks had 29 points off those 19 turnovers. The Clippers had 14 off the Mavericks 9. When you give up almost 30 points in turnovers, you're begging for a hot air. That's give kudos to the Mavericks defense, turning the Clippers over for 19 big turnovers. Kudos. Also, the Mavericks had 52 points in the paint. Lob county, layups, dunks, anything you want. Clippers had 38 points in the paint, so they won the points in the paint big man award tonight. Also, the Clippers had 24 fouls to the Mavericks 16. We had a few technicals. Clippers had 3. 2 of those on Westbrook. He got ejected. Also had a flagrant foul. That was on Westbrook also. The Mavericks had 2 technical fouls. I think both was on P.J. Washington. Let's get to the box score. You know, he just like Kendrick Perkins said, he just ain't smart enough to guard people no more. All right, anyway.
No, don't do that. He said he wasn't smart enough to guard DeLuca.
Yeah, I'm thinking the Clippers saying expanding that thing. Let's get to the stats and facts for the Mavericks. The box score. The Mavericks, P.J. Washington, before he got ejected, he had 10 points, had 5 rebounds, 3 steals, and an assist and a block. He was a plus 23 in this game. Derrick Jones Jr. also played a great defensive game. He had 11 points. He was a plus 12, had 3 rebounds in this game in 27 minutes. Gafford in 26 minutes. He had 8 points, had 4 boards, had 2 steals, but also had 3 blocks. Playing some hella defense. He's a plus 9. Kyrie Irving, slow start. He was in foul trouble most of the night, but came on in the second half to close it out. Had 21 big points, most of them in the second half, with a plus 17 in the game. He also had 2 steals. Also had 6 assists and 4 rebounds in 37 minutes of play. In 40 minutes of play, Luka Doncic almost had a triple double. He had 22 points, he was a plus 11. Yeah, also he had 2 steals, 9 assists, and 10 boards. Maxi Kleber, 16 minutes of play. He had 3 points, but it was a big 3 he hit. He was -6, but he played great defense today. 3 assists and 1 board in his 16 minutes. Derek Lively, 15 minutes, 13 points. He's a plus 5. Also had 2 blocks. Also had 2 rebounds. He was he was live counting in the second in the first half, especially in that second quarter, man. Gave the Mavs a great offensive boost with those live dunks from either Kyrie or Luka. Josh Green, he played excellent defense. A lot on James Harden, just D'ing him up, and Kawhi Leonard. He had 8 points, was a -3, 5 boards, and 1 steal in this game. And Dante Exum, 12 minutes. He had no points, but had a steal, had an assist, and had a rebound. And also he had Dwight Powell and some garbage time with a bucket. Also you had AJ Lawson with a bucket, and you did have Jaden Hardy with a free throw in this game. The only person that didn't participate was Marquise Morris. Let's get to the Clippers. Let's start with Paul George. Something wrong with Paul George. I don't know if it's his contract, but he's looking like a guy not longing to be there. In 30 minutes of play, he only had 7 points. He was a +3, shockingly. He had 5 assists, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists and 5 rebounds. Only took 11 shots in this game. So we don't know what's up with that. Kawhi Leonard, he's worse news for the Clippers. You can look at it and tell he was hurt. Only had 9 points in this game. He was a -4. Had 4 turnovers, had 2 assists, also had 9 rebounds in this game in 25 minutes. 4 of 7 from the field. Did not attempt a 3. Only went to the free throw line 1 time in this game. Zubac in 32 minutes, he had 19 points. Was a -5. Only had 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 1 block. James Harden in 44 minutes of play. He was hot in the first half, but got D'd down in the second half. Only 21 points, but a -21. So that means none of his points really didn't count in this game. He had 5 assists and 2 boards and 2 steals. Terrence Mann in 23 minutes only had 2 points. He was a -11, really a non-factor. Had 2 assists and 3 rebounds. Mason Plumlee in 10 minutes of play, 7 points. He was a -6, 1 steal, and 1 board. Also, we had Amir Coffey in 18 minutes. He had no points. He was a -10. We had Norman Powell. He had 30 minutes to play. He had 21 points in the game. Well, it was a -11. But he had 3 turnovers in this game, 1 assist, and 6 rebounds. And we also had the stupid one, Russell Westbrook, 19 minutes to play. He only had. I can see why he wanted it out there. I can see why he wanted to get his stupid ass out the game. He only had 1 point. He only scored 1 point, and that was on a 1 for 2 from the free throw line. He also had 2 blocks, 1 steal, 1 assist, 3 rebounds. He was 0 of 7 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3, just 0 of everything. Like Kendrick Perkins said, he's just not smart enough to be a great basketball player anymore. Rest in peace to Russell Westbrook's career. We knew you not. Bones Highland also had 3 minutes. Didn't have a point in this game. We had Boston Jr. had 3 minutes, had 3 points in this game. And we also had some dude named Brown, 4 minutes, didn't have any points in this game. And that's your stats and facts of the game. Also, no PJ Tucker in this game. He's on. I wonder what team he's gonna be on next year. But that is your stats.
Remember he asked for a trade. He already asked for.
But he's already out of it. So yeah, that's your stats and facts of the game. Brought to you by me, myself, and I. And also Walt, he pushing buttons, and Tobosh 10 doing his thing out there in them streets. The man knows porn. He knows a lot of it.
Lot of it.
He knows a damn lot of it.
Great connoisseur of it.
Great connoisseur, man.
Nope. Oh. And he gave shit out to one of them.
I think this man knows every porn site in America and some outside of America.
Kendrick.
At Twitter.
Kendrick, Randy Smith, Corey Maggette, Danny Manning, Bob McAdoo, Chris Paul, DeAndre Jordan, Benoit Benjamin. Hold on. Oh, I can't get over that. Benoit. Hold on. Randy Smith, Swin Nader. Swin Nader.
Who named they kid Swing? What?
It can't be worse than that boy that I seen get drafted by the New Orleans New Orleans Saints Kool-Aid.
How much drugs was she on when she came up with that?
Lloyd Vault, Blake Griffin, he just retired.
Yeah.
He retired. He said, "Look at these Clippers play basketball. No wonder he retired."
Yeah, man.
My
greatest concert when I made that dunk on that car and stood on the hood. That was my greatest.
We named the clip. Old Clippers.
Yeah. Chris came in. Michael was Candy.
Hey, Sean Livingston, Sam Cassell.
Yeah.
Hold on, Tomas. Michael Olo was Candy. Wasn't he the number one pick?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
God, no. You want to talk about all-time
Harper.
To me, I was biased, but their best team was that 05-06 team, where Court McGarry, what's that guy name in the Big Three? Katino Mobley, Sean Livingston, Marco Yarich, Rick Brunson.
I think Quentin Richardson was on that. Nah, Quentin Richardson wasn't on that team.
He was on that team, but he was a Clipper. Rick Brunson.
Talk about it.
I'm talking about who was that? Who was that dude Corey McGarry got into that fight with?
Well, for the Clippers?
Yeah, Corey McGarry was a Clipper. Who he got to fight with somebody. I'm about to whoop Corey McGarry. Who was that?
I don't know. I mean, but I do know that Caveman, Chris Kaman, was amazing, dude. He's one of the most ambidextrous dudes I've ever known.
Yeah, man.
Drives the smallest vehicle.
Yeah, he said after watching this game, he said after watching this game, he know who's uglier, him or Whoopi Goldberg after watching this game tonight.
He look like he's a hard star on a horror movie flick. Everybody remember that movie called Wrong Turn?
Lamar Odom was watching this game and said, "Damn, I did all them drugs." And
come on, don't do that. No, hey, man. He got over that. He done got over that, man. He done changed his life around.
World be free. Church, yeah, world be free. Don't forget about world be free, Kendrick.
World be free.
World be free.
No. Here's one. Darius Miles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Darius Miles.
Darius Miles is a dude.
That's his great contribution to the NBA.
Talk about a guy who wore an ugly suit on draft night. My God.
Hey,
yes, we get this these highlights going. We see in the middle of the second quarter. That's when the Mavericks started pulling away, establishing themselves.
Randy Fourier.
You saw Derek live with some lobs. Lucas started getting in a little groove in that second quarter. That's another line. Ooh, my goodness! Watch your head, boy.
You mentioned Paul George. You mentioned Paul George being
he looks like he looks like a guy that's disconnected. I don't know if it's contract or something doesn't happen. He looks like a guy that's disconnected from the team.
He's never been like a real alpha. Even on the Pacers with Danny Granger, he was pretty much a beta. And then right now on the Clipper team with Kawhi and guys like that, he's a beta dude. Like he really,
you know what, Tovash? You know what? I think Paul George gonna be a Laker next year. I think that's exactly. I think he.
Is that or Miami Heat?
I think he's already 1 foot out the door because he knows. If you notice, remember what he said about Kawhi. He said whether he's there, he'll be there. I think he's fed up with the situation. Kawhi can't stay healthy.
I forgot about Keon Doolan. in El Brain.
Keon Doolan, man.
He had one of the best dunks of all time. It was called an offensive foul.
Jamal Crawford said I crossed over all them people.
Yeah, Jamal Crawford. Jay Crossover was on that.
Glenn Davis watching the basketball game and said, "Damn, no wonder I had to resort to doing scams after watching these two play."
Come on, man.
DeAndre Jordan pissed everybody off when he was a Clipper.
Yeah.
Matt Barnes.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
I would still take Matt Barnes.
You know what? I want to see what Russell Westbrook. I want to see him try to do that against Matt Barnes and see what happens.
He probably would have. He a knucklehead. Hey, Kendrick, Can we talk about something real quick? Kyrie had to come out and say you were talking about that zone that Luka got in on that one play and he got caught in. Now, if you notice, they bought Kyrie in, and Kyrie kind of saved us from that zone that they were playing. Was that a 1-3-1 zone they were playing?
Yeah, it was a 1-3-1. That was a 1-3-1 zone, and Lucas kept trying to pick and roll off of. You can't pick and roll off a 1-3-1 zone. There's no way he can do that. So basically, what Kid did, he made a smart thing. Even though if you notice, Tyronn Lue went to that zone as soon as Kyrie went out. And Kid made the adjustment. He put Kyrie back in to get Luka off the ball because something was confusing Luka on that look. And Kyrie started making the right plays, and Luka started playing off ball, and then they started getting the offense back on track.
Right. So here go the goon right here. There he is, boss. Don't goon him up. Don't you goon him up. Oh, let me
there
back.
You go. PJ Washington with the lob dunk.
Let me go back.
Go back. You going back?
Yeah, I'm going back.
Oh man. Yeah. He made him at the summit and live to tell the story.
Okay, Gafford, light skin action.
Yeah.
Somebody told
get
Gafford.
that shot out of here.
Somebody told Gafford you gotta get something.
Here he is. There he is. Don't goon him up.
Man, Terrence, man, get your Whoopi Goldberg looking behind on somewhere. You on somewhere.
Don't goon him up now. Oh, and then he got an alley-oop right after that.
Yeah.
Way to feed your guy after.
And listen, we talked about PJ Washington and the broadcast, the ESPN broadcast. They made notice. Listen, PJ Washington's so thrilled to actually be on a winning team. I mean, he never experienced this in Charlotte. So he's going to do whatever he can. He's not going to let nobody take privileges on Kyrie or Luka. He's going to be that guy because he knows, hey, listen, these opportunities don't last. Listen, I was in Charlotte. He can say, man, I was sitting in Charlotte for the last 5 years just losing 50 games or 60 games a year. No life, no nothing. So he's going to play hard. He did just that. Hey, listen, he'll take the goon name.
Here we go right here. Here we go right here, Mons. Check him out.
Yeah, he'll take the enforcer name.
I want the smoke.
Yeah, when he pushed Luka, it was on. When he pushed Luka, he said, no. We ain't finna do that, homeboy. We ain't finna do that.
Can we see 3J with the pusher in the back? Hold on.
He pushed the ref, dude.
If you remember, Tobias, PJ and Russ got into it in the first game of the season.
There it is right there.
Game one.
There it is right there.
Yeah, he kind of waited like that, man. You ain't nobody. I can do what I want. No, you can't. We can't do that. We can't. You ain't gonna do what you want, homeboy. You're not gonna do what you want.
The dude picked up 4 technical fouls today.
Yeah. And like I said before, Tobias, this is what happens when you got a great player that can't be great anymore, and so he's trying to do something he don't normally do. He's trying to be an enforcer. Russell Westbrook ain't never been nobody's enforcer, so now he's trying to do that, and it just looks bad. And you seeing the end of a career right there in Russell Westbrook.
Get him out of here. He's a clown now. Yeah,
Kyrie pretty much closed the game out here at this point.
And then what this does, this is interesting. What this does, while we were going around, while this was going on, Kyrie was just saying, you know what? I'm just gonna sneak in here and get about 10 points in this fourth quarter while y'all doing all this and put this game away.
Yeah, even AJ Lawson kind of alley-oop. Yeah,
but like I said, Tobias, me and Walt talked about it on the show, in the pregame. This was gonna get chippy tonight. This was gonna listen. JJ Redick said an interesting thing. Game one, you kind of feeling yourself. You kind of feeling yourself out. Game two, it starts to get a little physical. But game three, it's like you scrimmaging. You doing a scrimmage in training camp. You're seeing each other for about a week. You can't stand each other. Now you're gonna see the chippiness come out, and you're gonna see it. And it ain't gonna do nothing but continue in game four.
Hey, you know what? I mean, the Clippers may try to be. I mean, because they can't win. They can't win in somebody else's gym shooting 80%. At the beginning of the game, they tried it. They were shooting like 50% from three. and the Mavericks was kind of like trying to get traction. They was 2 for 7, 2 for 10, but you find out your true identity whenever you can actually go away from something and then pick up a new trade on the court at the same time and not have to worry about, well, you can't shoot. All right, cool. Watch this. Watch me watch me play lockdown defense.
Right.
Or watch me screen a dude so hard that you can get to the rim. Or watch Luka elevate his game. He saw he couldn't really score, so he started passing the ball.
Right.
And then, of course, last game, Luka locked down everybody on defense. Now tonight was like PJ. And like the whole team is basically being scrappy. The Mavericks, last time the Mavericks have been that scrappy or this scrappy, they won a championship. And like that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm enjoying. That's what I love being a Maverick fan, dude, because now Luka has the help. You know, like we saw his happiness at the midway point of the season. We see that Kyrie is getting his buckets as well. And we also see that PJ Washington now has found his Maverick legs. Like he couldn't shoot. Remember, he couldn't really shoot. Y'all was clowning him. Walt was special. Walt and Kendrick, y'all were clowning.
Whoa! No! Listen.
It wasn't Kendrick. It was me. I mean,
it
was me. Kendrick fixed his shot. Remember?
Whoa! I went to Utah, man. I went to Utah to fix that shot.
He was shooting those shots in the corner. Yeah, he was shooting those shots in the corner.
Yeah, pop that wrist, spread them fingers, man. I was in Utah, man. Come on, man.
Well, I'm sorry, PJ. Since you actually made the biggest bucket inside of Brittany Renner, I knew you could shoot.
Oh, come on, man. Not Brittany Renner.
Because that's a big bucket. Okay. That thing is wide as the Pacific.
Kendrick, even the 757 looks small flying into the Grand Canyon.
If he shot that thing, I knew he could shoot the basketball. Boy, I'm telling you.
We fly in the Grand Canyon like that. We fly through the Grand Canyon like that. Everything looks small.
What dark giant road did we go drive on through?
I'm sorry, Brittany. I love you.
I ain't talking about PJ jump on. What dark giant?
Hey, but Vosh, me and Kendrick, I told Kendrick I noticed something. First off, the Clippers look defeated already in like the third quarter. And number two, I brought this up to Kendrick before the game started. Your role players don't do what they do on the road. So the Clippers their role players didn't show up, and they haven't shown up, or they didn't show up today on the road because they're not at home.
Can I disagree real quick?
What's that?
I think the starters didn't show up. I think that Kawhi, Paul George, those guys didn't show up. Hell,
well, your role players right now are Russell Westbrook and Norman Powell and
19 though, right?
Huh?
What did Norman Powell have?
Norman Powell had 21.
Oh, he did. I didn't know he had
21. But Tobias, he had a bad
yeah, he kept getting screened. He kept getting
he had a bad three possession stretch. Well, he committed offensive foul. Then he got Luka's face. Then committed another offensive foul. Then got faced up by Curry. Curry popped a 3-point jump in his mouth. And then he got crossed over by Lucas. He had a bad stretch where he didn't look good. Now he got open for some threes, but I wouldn't say that he had a great game. He was terrible. Norman Powell was terrible on the defense end because they were you talking about go at him. They was going at him.
So here's what I'll say. All right. So looking ahead real quick. The Mavericks cannot get complacent because this is a Friday night. It's a feel-good Friday night. They did what they supposed to do. Luka driving his car, whatever, all that other stuff. You can't lose focus because it's a quick turnaround. You can't lose focus tonight because leaving the building, if you left the building with your head high, chances are you may lose game 4 on Sunday because now you got just tomorrow and you're at home. So the city of Dallas is on fire. They're
Right.
going to
I gotta be honest. I don't think Kawhi plays game 4.
I mean,
He-
yeah, that's fine. But then watch out for Paul George. Watch out for Westbrook. Watch out for Harden. I mean, they still got enough firepower to beat you without Kawhi Leonard.
I'm still looking for the Mavericks to have that explosive offensive game. I think it comes game 4 where they have a great off. Now, listen, the Mavericks been winning these games on
You
people.
didn't think this was a good offensive game today? Like we were throwing oops and everything. We were back.
Yeah, it was.
We got back to
It wasn't a good offensive game. They only scored. I mean, you take the grind out game, but they haven't played a good offensive game. But the thing of it is, they play such great defense. They don't need a great offensive game. But I'm expecting at least one game in this series for them to detonate. But Kyrie and Luka are too good. Kyrie and Luka only had 22 points on 22 shots. He wasn't great tonight. He's efficient with his passing and defense. But Kyrie,
he was about to shoot us out the game in the the second quarter.
Yeah, Kyrie, because of foul trouble, in the first half, he couldn't get in the game, but he came alive in the late third quarter and fourth quarter. But they didn't really have great offensive performance tonight. I expect at least one of these games they're going to have an explosion where they detonate. They're too good. They're too good offensively. They are the two best offensive players in this series, bar none. Especially with Kawhi basically on one leg. Hey, one leg that knee dead on arrival, like what's called dead on arrival.
She showed up dead on arrival.
Yeah. He showed up dead on arrival, man.
They're right, because like I mean, dude, it's that one more game. It's that one more game aspect. I'm telling you, this game coming up on Sunday is the game. We thought it was tonight, but you're taking care of business tonight.
Right.
But like on Sunday, it's an afternoon game. So on Sunday afternoon, these dudes are really going to have to hold the Clippers down, because I think that on Sunday this will be the last. Like, they basically like pretty much give you everything they got. Which is why
because then you got to go on the road to close the game out in LA.
Yeah, take care of business tonight, and then it'll be like 11,000 people. It'll be 11,000 people in LA on like Tuesday or Wednesday, bro.
And so and Tobias, you're right. You know what Tyronn Lue's saying. We just got to get one. And you did so much to get the home court advantage. You don't want to lose it back, because you win both your games at home. Now you put the Clippers in. They can't lose anymore. And then like we see attitudes start happening. Paul George looks like he disconnected. He gonna be more disconnected and come game 5. Who knows? Russell Westbrook may be thrown out the game in the first quarter. James Harden may pull another James Harden on the score 2 points. So you got to take advantage where you can. And the Mavs don't need to take the foot off the pedal and just give the Clippers a game in game 4.
The Mavs playing big is too much for the Clippers right now. And you know what? And Kendrick, I guess I can stand corrected, because at the beginning of the game I was like, listen, and you brought it up. I was saying Daniel Gafford probably couldn't start this game, but like you said, it might have just been an on the road thing.
Yeah. He started off hot in this game, man. He got a rebound. He scored the Mavs first 6 points or 4 points of the game.
Right.
In this game, has some good offensive rebounds and led to shots. Had a big block. Had a couple big blocks in this game. So yeah, man. Sometimes you play better at home, and he didn't play like the best game, but in the minutes he played in, he wasn't a detriment. He came in and did what the team needed to do. I expect him to be better in game 4.
Nah, hey, what strip club James Harden gonna bless tonight? Nah, he's not going to strip club here. They close at 2:00 in the morning out here. He ain't going to strip clubs out here.
Hell, they do.
I thought they hadn't enforced it yet. They were supposed to be enforcing that. No. Mayor Johnson's trying to get it enforced with himself.
Yeah, well, he's a Republican now.
The party's over after 2 a.m. How the hell you gonna tell me my party's over at 2:00?
Well, he's a Republican now. You know, he's got to.
Well, we got Coach Kidd. We got Coach Kidd doing some talking. You want to go to him real quick, Kendrick?
Yeah, ever since he cheated on his wife, he turned Republican.
Wait a minute.
That's kind of what you do anyway. Back to you.
What the hell? Where are we going? Where are we going with this segment?
Well, I said somebody sleeping in my bedroom like Cisco. Go ahead, Coach.
I'm sorry, man. I keep trying to laugh at that Vivica Fox thing, but they said she looked like Medea.
Oh my gosh, you look like Gizmo from the Gremlins.
All right, man. Here go Coach Kidd.
Yeah, I thought he was great. Bounce back, being able to offensive rebound, finish, and defensively at the rim. I thought he was really good for us. Protected the paint. Just understanding he played a really good game and he helped our defense at a high level.
I know you guys didn't have a lot of lockdowns the first two games. Just talk about the impact of the lockdowns tonight.
Yeah, I thought in that first half we had 10, I think. And in the first two games, it's probably, the total that we had. So just understand what they were taking away. I told Kai he had a career high at lobs. He was really in tune with D-Live and Gav. And just, being able to get to the paint and the late pass, the lob was big for us, and our bigs finished this evening. But just being able to get the ball in the paint, we didn't turn it over. They got great hands, and anytime you drive the ball, they're swinging at it. And I thought for us to only have 8 turnovers was big.
You said they weren't giving you the lobs, but so in essence, how did you take them back? I know some of them were in transition.
Yeah, I think when you look at just being able to get the ball in the paint and Kai's ability to score in the paint, and so you have to pick your poison. If you're going to let him get going, he will take it, and then for him to be able to read that they step up, he's able to dump it off. And I thought being the quarterback between him and Luka tonight was at a high level with the lob and being able to get others involved.
And then, PJ had 10 points and 5 rebounds. I don't really think that really measures his game. How would you kind of describe the presence that he brought tonight?
Yeah, I think when you look at PJ, he's been consistent on the defensive end. And then being able to get out on the break, we got 22 fast break points, and that's something that we've talked about, in this series. But PJ's been great. He's not afraid of anything. He competes at a high level. He's been a big part of this team since he's been here, and you can see that he's comfortable.
Well, on your piggybacking on not afraid of anything, he obviously went jaw to jaw with a couple of their guys. What does it mean for your team to have a guy that's ready and willing to do that?
Everybody's tough. Just looking at, he's competing. We're all competing for each inch to find a way to win. And, this series is going to be more mental as it goes on, because just of the physicality, the play is very physical, but the mental aspect of this series, we have to be sharp and we have to understand what's taking place. And I thought the guys did a great job of protecting one another.
There was nothing there with a name on it. We don't really.
There's nothing there. No name on it. No nothing.
Yeah, like Coach Kidd is saying there. Oh, wait. There's more Coach Kidd. I'm sorry. Let me go back to him. I thought that was over. There's more Coach Kidd.
Kind of further that notion, you talked about the physicality and the mentality. What was the message to your team in terms of keeping your composure when it looked like they may have lost theirs on this night?
Yeah, I think we've talked about our energy, positive energy, protecting one another, trusting each other. You can see the chemistry is at a high level on both ends. And so that's just something that we've always talked about, is making sure that we're not making a bad mistake and putting our teammates or our team in a bad situation. And I thought the guys did a good job and have done a good job of protecting one another.
We talked about it earlier about the lobs, but was it an emphasis to attack the inside and to make sure that you guys can play your game?
Yeah, we're trying, again, they're very good at swiping and making sure that you don't get to the paint. And so I thought the guys did a great job of the ball touching the paint and being able to secure it, being able to finish them some of the plays that we've missed, some layups. But to be able to get the lob involved tonight was big on both ends, just for our energy, and then also on the defensive side that, carried over with our energy and just understanding that's been a big part of, our success offensively is being able to play, above the rim.
Hey, Jason, Kyrie Irving, he had 2 points in the first half. He had 21 points overall, 19 points in the second half. Just what's your assessment on his impact that he has when he can get it going at any time to help your team out?
Yeah, I think to be able to have, a guy like Kai that understands the game, I think he was plus 10 in the first half and only had 2 points. So he had a big impact without scoring. And then to be able to, he exerts a lot of energy on the defensive side of the ball. And then in the second half to be able to do what he's done for us all season is to be able to, make, when they go on the run, he answers the call by making a big three. But I think this is calming effect. He's never in a rush. He's never going to panic. He feels that everything's under control, and the guys trust him out there on the floor. You can see that in the second half.
Coach, how would you rate the energy, effort, and enthusiasm of your team tonight?
It was good. We got a long ways to go, but this is a great stepping stone for us to be able to continue to keep building. We haven't done anything. We protected home half of the service now to protect Sunday, just like we did at their place. We won that second game, so we understand what's at stake for Sunday, and now we got to go back and see how we can get better.
Jason, Luka had 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists in the second quarter after leading the game in the first. Just what can you share with us about the injury he had, and what does he say that he was able to kind of fight through it for the rest of the game?
Yeah, I think I don't know if he was hurt. I don't think he ever left the bench. Just to be able to play the minutes that he's playing, play 40. We got his minutes down tonight. Understanding we lean on him to do a lot for us on the offense and defense side of the ball. But he might, I don't know if it was hurt or he was just trying to get warmed up. But he had a lot of good looks for us. He created a lot of baskets for our teammates. But again, defensively, I thought he was big. In that first half, he came up with some really incredible plays, some deflections, and he was in the right place at the right time defensively.
Coach Kidd, with Josh Green, he played more minutes tonight than both of the first 2 games combined. What did you think of his overall performance and specifically his defense on some of the Clippers stars?
Yeah, Josh was great. He was great. He stepped up. We had someone down. He stepped in and played his role and did his job tonight, and we're going to need him to do that Sunday.
Jason, you guys had 19 turnovers. What's impressed you most about your defense through these first 3 games, and how do you keep it going on Sunday?
That's something that we've taken pride in, is trying to, be one of the best defensive teams in the league against the Clippers, who are, future Hall of Famers that got weapons everywhere. So we're just trying to make it tough, and we're getting our hands on some of the passes. We're rebounding the ball, which is big. You can't give them second opportunities. And so just, again, trying to make it tough, understanding Harden, is not just going to let you do what you want. He's shooting the 3 at a high rate. We got to figure out how to slow him down a little bit. But, again, we're active on the defensive end. We're going to need that for Sunday.
Thank you. The last question. I know you talked about the aggressiveness on the other side of the ball, but what about the efficiency from the bigs in this game?
Yeah, our bigs were big, and I think in the first 2 games, in game 1, we didn't exist there. But I thought in the second half of game 1 we showed up, and I think since game 1 in the second half we've been playing Mavs basketball, and so we got to continue. This is a veteran ball club. They've been in every situation, so there's nothing for us to celebrate. We got to get back to work tomorrow and get ready for Sunday.
Thank you.
Okay, now that's the end of the press conference. So listen, he said something that I want to throw out there, and I said it too earlier when they were in what's the name. Josh Green is gonna be key for this series because, like I said, you need to throw him in there when Westbrook is on the court to match Westbrook. That's what he's gonna be here to do. Josh Green is the key to this series.
Okay. Yeah. It matches energy on energy. I mean, what they bring Russell Westbrook in there, well, he's not being stupid, to be their energy guy, and then you got Josh Green, who's when he's coming, he's the Mavericks energy guy. He goes in there, do the dirty work. He's hustling, trying to go reach for rebounds, trying to pick up. Flow burns, 94 feet. That's what they need Josh Green to do. And on occasion, if he can hit a corner three. That's good, but we don't need him in there for scoring. We need him to be a pest, to be an irritant to the other teams players or particularly Westbrook. Negate what he's doing. And so far he's doing a good job, man. Since he's came back into the Mavs fold, especially in this series, it's been an improvement, especially as far as the hustle stats and the defensive end.
Yes, definitely. I don't need him shooting or scoring. Or if he's gonna score, I need to go in attacking the basket. Probably not trying to put up threes or nothing, but definitely impressed with Josh Green. And you know, like I said, he's the key. He's the key to this to contain because like I said, I was telling Vashin, we said I know I sound beating the dead there. Your role players don't get the same type of shots. The shots that fall at home don't fall away from home with role players. But you still need him out there to guard their role players. When I say role players, I mean like he's the one who's picking up Westbrook. Westbrook is their role player. Norman Powell is their role player. Terrence Mann is their role players. Those are their role player guys. And you got Josh Green out there sticking them.
Right. But but overall, what Coach Kidd said, liked what he said overall. Especially talking about PJ Washington. He said, "Hey man, listen, everybody's tough out there. Nobody's going to back down from nobody.
Right.
And that's what you have to be. You can't let guys take. We talked about this a long time ago because we done did this a lot of times. We still talk about the Mavericks. Do they have a tough guy? Because sometimes you feel like these guys take liberties on our best player, and there's nobody to stand up for it. And you can't let guys take liberties on your top players, or think they can, and not have the consequences. Russell Westbrook has been asking for it for the whole series. For the knockdown on early in the game on Luka, knocking Josh Green in the head. George Burke told me he's going for the ball. No, he was going for the head. He wanted to deliver a message. And then when he went just bonkers.
Kendrick Perkins on TV talking about Westbrook.
Yeah, it's in the second half. He's not smart. And you can't stand for that stuff. If you're gonna make a playoff run, you can't stand because of Tobias. We talked about this stuff. If everything's like a blueprint in the NBA, whether it's mental or physical, and if other teams see that you're not standing up for yourself, well, guess what? When they play you, they're gonna try to take them same liberties. Until you do it, then that's when they'll start stopping, not just doing it on one occasion, doing it consistently. That's how you stop that kind of mess going on. Because I guarantee you this: if Russell Westbrook is playing the Timberwolves or the Nuggets, he ain't doing that kind of stuff. You know why? Because there's gonna be consequences for that stuff. So that's what I'm talking about. You have to set a tone so that stuff don't continuously keep happening.
So Westbrook is a violent thug who should be suspended for the whole series.
I ain't gonna go that far because I like the drama that he brings.
Get him out of there.
I love the drama that he brings. It makes you just like hate him even more, which is kind of cute, right? So what happens is
just use my word, cute. Use my word.
Which is so what happens is like if you thug it up and try to beat that team, the Clippers have tried to beat that team before. and it didn't give them shit. It didn't deliver you a damn thing. Even with like with what's that team? The Chris Paul team. And so they had guys like Matt Barnes on that team and other mofos. Like, you still lose. The Bulls tried to get punked a long that time ago in the 90s. And the Pistons tried to do the same thing to Jordan and Pippen. And what happened? We lost. And so what's going to happen here? I think that Luka will demolish the Clippers like he did the Phoenix Suns a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And so the Clippers will fall apart after this season is over because that's what Luka Doncic does, with his teams. Now, with that being said, if I'm playing on a team with guys like Russell Westbrook, Patrick Beverly, guys like that, I'm looking around like, you know what? I appreciate it. But we can't win with you. We're just not going to win with you, bro, because we can't have you out there committing fouls. We're going to put dudes on the line for 3 and 4 free throws at a time. That's what's happening.
Yeah, Tyronn Lue is really good about sitting Westbrook down when he's doing dumb stuff.
Yeah,
he's really good about that.
And with that being said, though, I mean, like, he had 1 point tonight. He shot 0 for 7. 1 point. But how many points did
Exactly.
How many points did he give Luka? How many points did he give PJ? How many points did he give those dudes?
Yeah, Josh Green. He gave points out. I mean, yeah. That's why
Tyronn Lue yank him all the time.
That's what Kendrick Perkins was. He's not a smart basketball player. And like I said before, this is what happens when a great player is not great anymore. It's the same thing. It's the same thing with to some point, I would say with Draymond Green. When you start seeing this stuff, it means that he can't do what he used to do. Yeah, Draymond Green was crazy, but he didn't get as many technicals like he was doing, choking guys out like he's doing now because he can't be great anymore. Russell Westbrook can't be great anymore, so now he's got to do the nonsense type of stuff. Well, that don't work anymore because you're not contributing. You're right, Tovash. He gave away about 12 points and techs and free throws. He only had 1 point. So basically, that's the reason why he was a minus 11.
Right, because every time he stepped on the court, he gave up more points than he scored.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? In the locker room, they're probably going either, man, good job, bro, good job, the referees, good job. Or they're probably going, man, get this dude out of here. Coach, don't play this dude in the next game. Like it's either one or the other. I've seen locker rooms to where the goon is really, really appreciated, or they look at the goon and is like, bro, what the fuck are you doing, dude? We're in a war right now, and here you are like tackling dudes. It's either or.
It's appreciated if it's smart, but if it's not smart and you're just doing stuff just to do it, it's the reason why Patrick Beverly's not there anymore because his antics start taking away from the team. It's at some point the reason why Marcus Morris is not there anymore. Start taking away from the team. You're not putting in points or you're not contributing stuff. You're just giving up technical fouls. Well, then you're not contributing, and contributing to the team. Sometimes that stuff just gets old, and it's been getting old on Russell Westbrook real quick. He's a diminished player. He knows it, and now he's resorting to probably doing dumb stuff that's taken away from his team instead of helping.
And it also ran its course down there in Memphis with Dylan Brooks. And I mean,
yeah, exactly.
Like ownership is like, bro. I mean, we love that you can score. We love that you're 6'9" and 250. But when you keep putting dudes on the line and like basically giving technicals and flagrant fouls and close games and things like this, I mean, he ended on the Lakers last year. And so like when you continuously give, award teams points and keep the clock stopped, especially when you're winning, I mean, now you're a nuisance, and now you cannot help this ball club anymore. I mean, to be honest, I don't see Russell Westbrook on the Clippers next year either.
No, he's not.
They've already said that. They've already said that they've taken. They've chosen Harden over him.
Going in a whole different direction. So, Luka, feel free to go ahead and finish your job and just blow up the Clippers, just like you blew up the Suns.
Yeah, and the Jazz. They said, "No, we can't do it like this." So, yeah.
Now he just got traded to the Jazz because they were just trying to get up off him, but he already said he never would play for the Jazz. So, but we got Derek Lively doing some talking. He had a press conference. Kendrick, you want to go to D Lively?
Yeah, man, let's go D Live. Man, had a great second quarter, man. Just lob county all day.
All right, here goes D Lively.
Derek, one thing that Coach Kidd said is he said that all of y'all did a great job of protecting one another. Could you talk about the physicality of tonight's game and y'all standing up for your teammates?
You know, I feel like these last two games has definitely set the tone of physicality. You know, the officials aren't really calling any calls, and they're just going to let us play. So it's really going to come down to whatever team comes out and throw the first punch and is able to take a punch and throw another back. Just being able to try to be the aggressor the whole night.
Derek, you guys had 10 dunks in the first half, 13, I think, overall for the game. What was working out there with the lobs, especially from Kyrie?
Just trusting one another. You know, everybody knows that if anybody steps up to them, me and Gaff are chilling behind them ready for the lob. So we're just being able to know that trust and chemistry is really going to take us the whole way.
Derek, speaking of those lobs, when you finish one of those and you hear the entire American Airlines Center kind of go crazy, what is that feeling like when you're kind of walking back down the court?
That's real hard to describe. You know, there's not a lot of feelings that can really be up to that standard. Everybody in the arena was yelling, and it just felt like everybody in there wanted us to win as much as the whole team did. So just being able to have that amount of energy behind us just makes us want to play that much harder.
Derek, I wanted to ask, I know we talked about the physicality, but Luka, the way he kind of just ran over when things were getting out of hand to stop things, and then when he got pushed, he walked away. What does that do just as a leader in that type of scenario?
You know, it shows how he's locked in. He's locked into winning. He's not locked into the nastiness of what can go on in the game. You know, there's going to be a lot of times where people are going to try to get him out of his comfort zone, going to try to get him out of his rhythm, or to try to get into his head. And all he needs to do is know that his teammates got his back. We're going to step in and make sure he could cool out and make sure he go back on the other side of the play.
In the first half, when Harden had that little run of threes, Luka went to the bench and called out to the coaches, "Give me Harden."
Yep.
What does that say about the defensive mentality that it seems like you all have adopted as a unit in this series?
I think we all can see it. You know, I think we all see that when we're on the defensive side, there's a different look in everybody's eye. It's like being aggressive and being the aggressor, even though that they have the ball. You know, we know what they're good at. We know what they're bad at. And we're just trying to be able to put them in spots where really, really hard spots where they could either don't like the shot they're in or it's a really contested shot.
Derek, tonight, the first two games are kind of light for you scoring. Tonight, you're able to go for double figures off the bench. What do you think clicked for you this evening?
Just being able to have good teammates to find me when I'm open. You know, there's going to be people who's going to step up to try to stop Kyrie and Luka, and that's where I can just feed off of. You know, either dump offs, lobs, or putbacks. There's just ways that I can affect the game.
Derek, we obviously know Sunday's going to be another intense battle. What level of mental focus is it going to take for you guys to get the job done on Sunday?
Just being able, a lot, honestly, being able to be poised. You know, they're great players. They're going to go on runs. They're going to go on streaks where they make points or where we can't make anything. And we got to be able to be together. We got to be able to know that no matter what's going on in the court, we got to figure out what we need to do and execute.
Derek, when you think back to the start of the year, could you win a game like this without hitting a bunch of threes, without Luka and Kyrie having huge point totals, one that's based off the defense, off the physicality?
It would definitely make the game a lot rougher. You know, I'm definitely not going to say that we want to win the game, but it would be a dogfight. I feel like each game in this playoff series is going to be a dogfight and so on and so forth. So being able to know that if it's going to be a fight, we're going to come out swinging.
Derek, now that PJ's been on the team for a couple months now, and tonight, super physical, he was involved in a couple altercations. He ended up getting ejected. What does PJ kind of being a dog do for y'all as a team?
It rouses up. He's like the legs and he's like the mouth of the team. Being able to know that he got our back, he's talking on defense, and as soon as we are in transition, he's running the floor. You know, he's one of our, if not the best defensive player we have. So when he's on their best their best offensive player, and he's getting it in their head, he's making it difficult for them, that just makes everybody else want to step up and be able to play harder.
Derek, do you think this level of defense is sustainable night after night?
Hope. It's really just going to come down to us being disciplined, us being locked into each play, because that's what the playoffs is. It's possession by possession.
Yeah. What does it say about Daniel to overcome his tough first 2 games, overcome the back spasms? And he had a couple of highlights out there, especially at that block on Paul George.
It just shows his grit. It just shows how much he wants to win. You know, some people are banged up. Some people are going through things off the court. But whenever it comes to us being in the locker room, us being together, that's whenever we're all together. We all trust one another. We all have a lot of great chemistry. And we being able to know that we're going out there and we're playing for something. We're not going there playing out for each other.
Can you talk about the enthusiasm and the effort and the energy that you guys exuded tonight? The whole arena was electric. How did you feed off of that, and how will you ride that wave of momentum?
Just being able to know that we got one another. You know, no matter if the arena's full, if the arena's empty, we're playing basketball. We go out there, we have each other's backs. We go out there and make sure that no matter what's going on, no matter who has a run or not, we're going to be able to know that we got to do what we got to do. We got to play defense. We got to get out. We got to run, and we got to execute on the offense. That just comes down to simple basketball.
Derek, we know that Tyson Chandler and you have been at the hip pretty much the whole season. How much has he helped you in your first playoff series?
Words can't even describe how much he's helped me. Being able to know that I got to focus on the court whenever there's so much things going on off the court. That's kind of the hardest part. I love playing basketball each day, but it's hard to wake up whenever there's a lot of things going on in the off-court life. But he's been able to help me keep my head on my 2 shoulders, help me stay focused. And he's just someone I can go and talk to no matter what the situation is. And he's definitely been a humongous help.
Yeah, big ups to Derek Lively, man. Very big
Can I
ups
go
to
real
Derek.
quick?
Go ahead.
So, 2 things to what he said. The first thing, with PJ being the best defensive player on the team, that's kind of telling. Thank you, Nico Harrison, for making that happen.
Oh, you mean the
Next thing.
shoe salesman that everybody keeps making fun of around here?
Yeah, what they used to before this happened.
Yeah, they still make fun of him. Oh, I don't believe in Nico.
Okay, I mean, he got you on the verge of the next round.
He got you on the verge of the next round twice. When he first got here, and when he flipped Porzingis into Kyrie Irving.
Mm-hmm. And it worked out for both teams, I think. But check this out, though. The other thing that he just said with Tyson Chandler, dude, listen. So what he said with Tyson Chandler just like touched my heartstrings, bro. So much so that like I kind of had to bite my lip a little bit because he mentioned Tyson Chandler, and he also brought up off the court. And whenever I hear Derek Lively talk about off the court stuff, I already know where he's going with this. And with Tyson Chandler being there, like dude, that's a dude that won a championship here. Whenever I see dudes like that return to their team, return and basically be mentors, not just coaches, but like mentors to these young cats, man. Like that dude just 20 years old. He already lost his dad, and now he just lost his mom, like not even 3 weeks ago. So like, I mean, she's fresh in the grave, dude, and he's playing a basketball game. And as far as the majority of the city or the majority of the NBA culture or whatever, all they see is basketball. So for him to whoever brought the question up about Tyson Chandler, kudos to you. But like for him to say, man, I lean on him. That dude's meant the world to me. Things like that, bro. Like, I mean, this dude has been through so much at age 20 and 21 that even 30-year-old and 40-year-olds can't even fathom what he's going through. And so for Tyson Chandler, he's been there. And I mean, he was a youngster in the NBA, didn't even go to college. For him to acknowledge what Tyson Chandler has been to him in his life, dude, like, I mean, we could all use a Tyson Chandler in our lives, if you think about it. Like a therapist,
Speak
a
for
coach,
yourself. I got Quincy.
somebody to lean on. Like everybody needs a Tyson Chandler in their lives, man. And like, I mean, kudos to that world champion because, bro, I mean, need more like it. Need more like him out here in this world, man.
Kendrick, I've got some quotes here. Damn, if you'll let me resize the okay, let me resize. There we go. These are Tyrone Lue's quotes. On the technical foul, he says, "We have to channel our aggression in other ways, but it's getting chippy. It's the playoffs. I like the physicality. I like the tough possessions. I like all that. But we have to make sure that we aren't getting technical fouls and that we aren't getting thrown out of games because everyone is important." That goes back to what you were saying right there, Kendrick. We gave up this and we gave up that.
Well, listen, the fact of the matter is, like I said before in the pregame, I iterated again. The game 3, it was gonna get chippy. It was getting on the verge. It was physical game 2. Game 1 was kind of feeling itself out. The game was basically over at halftime, so nobody really. The Mavs kind of got themselves together as far as themselves in the second half. The Clippers had kind of put their foot off the gas. Yada yada. Game 2 got Game 2 got intense, physical, not chippy, but had a physical tone to it. 90s basketball. Game 3, I knew it was going to get chippy, Walt. Like I said, when you start playing each other over and over again, it's just certain things that irk you. It's just like a preseason, like it's a preseason scrimmage where you're playing teams. The team is on your campus and you're playing them in scrimmage, and then you're gonna play them in preseason game. You're playing them a whole week. You scrimmage the whole week. You just can't. You just get tired of one another, and that's what you're seeing. So I expected to get more physical. I expected to be some more technicals in game 4. Tyrone Lue can say what he wants, but he's got an out of control basketball player. Nobody has been able to control Russell Westbrook. That's why his ass is out of LA. That's why his behind was out of Washington or out of Houston. As his game diminished, he got more and more out of control. So that's great and all him saying that, but he's not gonna be able to control Russell Westbrook. Russ gonna do what Russ gonna do. But the fact of the matter, the Mavs got to maintain themselves. I do like what to piggyback on what Tovar said. This team has become a very much brotherhood, if not because of the tragic passing of Derek Lively. They've kind of bonded together with him. I think is he the youngest player on the team, or is it still Omax? Either one. He's one of the youngest players on the team. The guys are like big brothers to him, and in that they've bonded. And I think they bonded through all the growing pains. We go back to the game. We watched the afternoon playoff game against the Houston Rockets when they went into overtime. I think that was a galvanizing moment. After they won it, you saw Kyrie and Luka hugging, and then Derrick Jones came in, and then the rest of the team came in, and they just had a moment together in the middle of the court. Kind of,
and that was out there after a tough fought game.
Yeah, it was just like, hey man, we figuring this, figure this thing out. We coming together. I got your back, you got mine. Whatever you need, I got it. That was a bonding moment, and those things mean things, especially when you're going through a playoff.
Watch, how many drinks is Keith in right now? How many drinks is he in?
All right, well, say hey, Keith. There you go.
Baby.
Hey, how many drinks are you in, Keith? How many drinks are you in right now, Keith?
How many drinks are you in?
About 4.
Hey, if somebody give Keith a breathalyzer test, it's gonna read down.
Hey, anytime, brother. Anytime you welcome. Anytime you welcome.
Hey, I need my expertise.
Yeah, I need expertise.
All right, man.
Wait, is that fit? Is that fit gin right there?
Well, yeah.
Oh, you like
you see a little fine hair right there.
Hold on,
you're on TV.
Oh, how you doing, honey?
She's at
did the Rangers win?
Right now.
Did the Rangers win today?
The Rangers did win 2-1.
Okay, Rangers.
Yeah, Rangers won. Mavericks won. Rangers won.
Well, they ain't been winning a lot.
I saw some people hating on her. A couple weeks ago or a couple days ago. I thought that was ridiculous.
Hey, first of all, hold on. So he said he saw somebody hating on you on Twitter. Was it Twitter?
Yeah, I saw a lot of people hating on her on Twitter.
She said she don't give a fuck about them bitches.
Wait.
Straight up.
And then secondly, like Jen got like
how much you had to drink today? How much you had today? Man, this guy right here, like he done kidnapped a couple guys in his lifetime. That guy like he done kidnapped a couple guys, man. Somebody check that guy out.
Generational talent. Hey, Brock Barry's not a generation. Brock Barry's not a.
They want to talk NFL draft right now.
Andy Dalton's a generational talent.
I like it.
Don't Schultz generational.
The Raiders.
I like your nail game.
Somebody said, King said he like your nail game.
Put him up there. There you go. Yeah. Woo! Woo! Yeah.
Kendrick, wait, Kendrick.
Yeah.
Kendrick, she's the type of woman you hate to see go, but you love watching her walk away.
Come on.
No comment, but I
yeah,
agree.
she is somebody you hate to see go, but you just love watching her walk away.
Okay, man. Okay.
So,
I'm talking about a nice nail game, and you went somewhere else. But
I'm just letting you know. You heard about oh yeah, back to Tyronn Lue real quick. He says on the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard playing time, he is trying to find his way back. We are just managing him. His knee has inflammation. We are just being smart and making sure we are doing right by Kawhi. Hold on, Kendrick. Seeing how he feels and just gauging it from here. He is still just trying to find his rhythm and his way, and we have to make sure we help him do that. Now, the next question is on Kawhi Leonard. On if Kawhi Leonard has a good possibility of playing next game. His remark, yes, sir.
Okay.
So it is confirmed that he is playing.
Well, yeah, man. Listen.
Well, I think that could change by Sunday, though.
Listen,
that could change by Sunday.
I understand Tyronn Lue trying to put up the good vibe act, but bull crap. I'm looking at the man. He is noticeably limping. He was on the bench. Had his head down like this, rubbing his right knee. I mean, rubbing his knee. I mean, he had a dejected look. He looks like a guy's knee was just swelling up on him as he was just sitting there. Listen, kudos to Kawhi. We know he's a tough guy, but he's labored. He's physically labored, and he's not. It is affecting him mentally.
How many points did he have tonight?
Yeah, listen. If his knee was okay, he would have played more than 22 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. Let's start there, because remember Kendrick, it was a point where he played. I said, Kendrick, has Kawhi even been on the floor? I had to ask you that.
He started the game and they took him out early in the first. He didn't get back to almost mid through the second. That let you know something. That knee was bothering him. Now, he's going to play, but like I said, he's not even at 50%. He may be at 20% of what he is. And like I said, keep going at him. If you got a guy with an injury, he wants to play. Hey, that's all game. Hey, make him have to cut.
Kendrick, I know we said this as a joke earlier, but I really feel like maybe if we hadn't played Tim Hardaway Jr. in the first game, we might have won game one. I'm just being honest.
Well, when he lost the basketball out of his hand when he tried to go up in the layup.
Yeah, I'm just saying I'm starting to realize that maybe if we hadn't played Tim Hardaway Jr., we might be up in this series already.
Well,
do you think in the next game he plays?
No.
No.
We're not gonna go back to it because it's working better without him.
No.
Listen, Kendrick, I think I can't remember if it was you or Kendrick said it. He's done with this Dallas Mavericks team.
No, I said
There's
that.
no point
He's
in
done.
bringing him back.
He's done.
He's done
here.
You have to look at this, Vosh. They've been playing so much better in the playoffs with him off the floor. Everything is running smoother. Everybody's playing better defense. They're not being bad shots taken. The team is playing so much better without him. He's done.
Walt, let's
game one was the
confirm
last time you're gonna see THJ in a Dallas Mavericks. What's the name?
Well, let's confirm this. He's the worst defensive player on the team. He just is. He's the worst
Hey,
defensive.
Vosh, what's my guy name right there? Travis. Shout out to Travis.
What's up, Trav? Like I said before, he's the worst defensive player on the team. And the fact of the matter, if his jump shot's not going, if his three-point shot's not going, he's a liability on both ends. That's just the fact of the matter. Man, this dude look like he gonna come up and say world star in a minute.
He does sound like the Raiders. He's still like the Raiders.
She's lit tonight. Like she's lit tonight.
Yeah, she's
extremely lit tonight. You can see all parts of her eyeball.
Yeah,
she looks real good tonight.
I mean, she got glasses on, but you can see every inch of her eyeball right now. Man, this dude like he done murdered somebody. I'm scared of this guy right here. This guy like he done committed.
I feel like I need to get over the Boomer Jacks.
This guy like he done caught bodies in a bad way.
Either Mavericks or Cowboys or Stars or Ranger win, pull up.
Okay, so just to clarify though, the Mavericks won. Didn't the Rangers win, Vosh?
Rangers won 2-1. Thank you, Mr. C.
Okay, and also the Stars playing tonight?
Nah, thank God.
The Stars are out. We're down 2.
They say this.
Hey, Walt. They said after game 2, they said they need a week off. They said the game's on Sunday. They said no, we need a week off.
So with the Stars, bro, I'm sorry, but like they drew a bad match in the first half. I'm sorry, in the first round. To be a 1 seed and get awarded the actual Stanley Cup champion, it's kind of tough. But yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you got to get past Vegas to do anything.
So watch. Vegas said they intentionally lost games because they wanted the Dallas Stars. They wanted to play them.
They also sit out dudes. Mark Stone.
They wanted to play Dallas.
All of a sudden, now he's healthy. Here we go. Come on, bro. Now you're talking about Stars right now, bro.
They can't go out like this, but they can't get swept out the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, but now we got to take it one game at a time. Go to Vegas, handle the next game, and then after that we'll find out. We'll see. Right. But I mean, just to get back to Dallas will be a tough ass task. Good luck, Stars. Go Stars.
All right, man. So that's it for the interviews tonight. So I guess we'll bid this thing a farewell. But okay, so we'll be back Sunday at 2:00.
Let's do 2:00.
Yeah, we'll be back at 2:00 on Sunday, because the game starts at 2:30. 2:30.
2:00. Yeah.
Yeah, and so once again, the Mavs win tonight in a ferocious fashion, with PJ Washington getting ejected and Russell Westbrook getting ejected. I really hate that because I like Russell Westbrook, but not right now. I don't, because I want my man. We're going to the finals with the Mavs, so
pretty sure Tyrone Lue saying he don't like it right now either. Cost me points. He'll cost me 11 points in this game. Tyrone Lue, look at that. How much we lose by?
11 points. 11 points that Russell gave. Russell gave. Technically, what's that? All right, man. So we'll be back Sunday. Until then, keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. Always do his best for business. If we don't see you around, then we will see you around Sunday at 2:00.